All right guys, welcome back. We've got another session here for you. We're working on upper body. So we're gonna start with this warm-up. So your warm-up will be a 12-minute EMOM starting with high knees. So 15 seconds of high knees, nice and high, keeping the runner's arms going, opposite arm, opposite leg. Then you will transition into your heel kicks. 15 seconds of heel kicks, making sure you're trying to drive that heel up to your bottom as best as you can and maintaining an upright position. Once you've done that, we'll change into your star jumps. 15 seconds of star jumps, making sure that your elbows are nice and locked out, reaching up overhead, trying to open up those shoulders as much as possible. Once you've done your 15 seconds there, you'll get ready for your burpees. 10 burpees on the first round, 12 burpees on the second, and 15 on the third round. Making sure that you make contact on the ground every time with the chest, and as you jump up, those hands behind the head and opening up those shoulders. Once you've done that, you're gonna move into your dynamic cobra. So laying down on the ground, belly on the floor, feet together, arms extended away, and feet off the ground as well. From here, you're gonna move those arms back towards your hips, keeping the thumbs pointed to the ceiling. So keep this position all the way through, making sure you engage your back, your glutes, and your legs. From there, you're gonna move into your dumbbells, either 2 dumbbells or a dumbbell and kettlebell, depends on what you have available. You're gonna stand them up, shoulders back, hinge at the hip, make sure those dumbbells pass the line of the knees, and then you're gonna row into the body. So exaggerate the squeeze between your shoulder blades and then follow through with the elbows. You're gonna do 5 reps on the minute and then 5 reps at the 30-second mark. Once you complete this, that will be your first round done, and we've got 2 more rounds to go. Okay, so now that we've finished your warm-up, we're onto the strength component. So for your strength component today, we have 5 sets of 10 single arm dumbbell wall ball press, which the wall ball replaces a bench. So it's a bench press on a wall ball. So from here, you've got the dumbbell in one hand. So the position of the ball on the body is in your upper back and supporting your head. Okay, your body position, we want your feet a little bit wider than shoulder width apart and about 90 degrees in the knee. If you need to, you can go a little bit further. It just depends on how long your legs are in comparison to that wall ball. So from here, one arm, the one without the dumbbell, is extended directly out to the side. And then the other dumbbell, the other hand, you have the dumbbell. So you're gonna press and then back down. So on the dumbbell, you can see there, it's about 25 to 30 degrees off a horizontal line of the chest, and you're really trying to open up that shoulder and press through. So you want to keep the core nice and tight, focus on not getting much movement through the body in terms of rotation, so the core has to really balance, and so do the legs to keep this position. So it's 10 reps on one side, then you transition into the other side. Make sure that other arm is palm facing up. Right arm palm facing up when you're in that position, and that is how you're going to stabilize and open up that position. Hips up, keep squeezing those glutes. So 10 per side, doing a total of 20 reps. So now we're onto your conditioning component of the workout. So we have a 7-minute AMRAP, as many rounds and reps as possible in 7 minutes. 2 movements. Movement number 1 is a wall walk or a walk back. So from here, you're gonna set up full body length away in a push-up position, the top of your push-up from the wall. So hips down, you wanna make sure that you're in a position as if you're about to do a push-up. That is a distance away from the wall that we're looking for. From there, you extend your legs first, as high as you can. Then you're gonna walk those hands in, driving the hips up and away from the wall, nice and close, and then you're gonna walk back to that same start position. Back down. Once both feet have reset and your hips have reset into that push-up position, you can commence into your second repetition of this wall walk. So for RX Plus, we have 5, for RX is 4, and for Scaled is 3. Always walking back to the position where you started. So start and finish in the same spot. From there, you're gonna move into your second movement, which is a dumbbell snatch with one arm. So the dumbbell starts in a horizontal position like a barbell, and you're pulling one movement, power through the legs, right up overhead. So you saw Ezra's first rep was like a power snatch, and the next subsequent reps are muscle snatches. So you can do either or, whichever is easier for you. We've got 20 reps to do. We're looking at 10 on each side, and you can break them up however you like. I would recommend for faster cycle time, go for 10 and 10, but to save those shoulders a little bit more for the wall walks, you can do 5 and 5. So you can have that little rest period between sides. Okay, so now for your auxiliary movement, we have triceps and biceps. So we're going to use 2 dumbbells first. So if your weights allow you to use the 2 dumbbells, you're going to be laying down on the ground in this position here. Feet are flat on the ground. You've got about 90 degrees in the knee. Arch the back, making sure you create tension through your core and pulling those shoulders down and back. Now from here, you're going to bend at the elbow, reach in for the dumbbell to touch the shoulder and full extension. Make sure that that elbow stays stacked over the shoulder, so you don't want that upper arm to move. Only the forearm from the elbow joint down is going to be moving through that range of motion. Okay, if those dumbbells that you have are a little bit too heavy to do this with, you can switch to just using 1 dumbbell. You'll grab it like this, 1 hand on each head of the dumbbell, keeping the same position with the arms. You're going to aim to have the handle touch your forehead, making sure you keep that control as you go down, okay? Especially when you're aiming the handle to make contact, you don't want to bounce it off your head. You want it to just make contact softly. From there, once you finish your 12 reps of this movement, you're going to stand up and we'll go straight into, as a superset, with hammer curls. So we're going to use 2 dumbbells here in this position. So you're going to pull in and up. So it goes slightly inwards towards the chest, and it's not straight in line with the shoulders. So you're going to pull across the body into that position there. Okay, so you're aiming for 12 reps here, slight bend in the knees at all times. Now, if we have a look from the side view, we want to make sure that that upper arm, so from shoulder to elbow, remains vertical the whole time. We don't want the elbows moving forward or moving back at all during this motion. We want to make sure that that upper arm remains the same, and it's just a hinging movement through the elbow. So we're looking for 12 reps here again, and then no more than 60 seconds rest before you start into your triceps again, 3 sets through.